Hello friends, welcome back to Get Happy Be Fit. This is going to be a short but very important episode because things are beginning to feel somewhat normal again with the vaccination rolling out and COVID cases going down. A lot of things are opening back up and people are traveling again. And like I talked about a couple of weeks ago, it's bathing suit season. So the Lose the Pandemic Weight campaigns are strong right now. First off, remember that it's okay if you gained weight. It's always okay if you gain weight, but especially last year, I think everyone had a more than legit excuse for why we may have turned to comfort eating and were more sedentary than usual. Sitting in disappointment and guilt about gaining weight doesn't serve you in any way. If you want to lose the weight that you gained during quarantine, that's great. But let's remember some things as we move into that mindset and are faced with the onslaught of weight loss ads. People are going to try to capitalize on our desire to lose weight and lose it as fast as possible, but there are no quick fixes. There are no magic diets, magic foods, magic pills, or magic teas. The only thing that causes weight loss is being in a caloric deficit, which is simply burning more calories than you consume. If keto or Whole30 or eating clean or any other diet where you don't count your calories works, it's because it has put you in a caloric deficit. If you suddenly stop losing weight while being on one of those diets, it is because you are no longer in a caloric deficit, which is why you have to be aware of what you're eating. Certain foods and sauces may have way more calories than you assume they do, which can keep you from reaching the deficit your body requires to lose weight, leaving you with this false sense that you are unable to lose weight, that you can't lose weight, that your body will never lose weight. Your body will also generally crave what you are depriving it of. So if you aren't eating carbs, the second your body gets a taste of them, it will feel like you can't get enough. If you want lasting, sustainable results, you cannot crash diet or completely deprive yourselves of food you love or entire food groups. Remember that balance is key, and slow and steady wins the race. Don't try to completely overhaul your life in one fell swoop. Start small and build from there. This will create lasting, sustainable habits. During the quarantine, you may have developed some mindless eating habits or comfort eating habits. So it's important to be aware of what those habits are. What triggers the cravings and mindless eating of what you're craving? What do you get out of eating those things? What is your reward? Being aware of these behaviors is the first step to being able to overcome them and make different decisions. It takes time to undo old habits, so don't beat yourself up when you slip up. When tracking your progress, weight is not the best measurement of what your body is doing in regards to fat loss. Water consumption, fiber consumption, salt consumption, all of these things have bearing on our weight and have nothing to do with the amount of fat in our bodies. Your weight is going to fluctuate, sometimes on a daily basis, so don't let it rule your view of your progress. The scale may not be moving, but if you are being consistent with your choices for nutrition and working out and you've been in a caloric deficit, your body is changing whether the scale says it or not. You have to be patient with yourself and with your body. And perfection is not required, but consistency is. You will plateau during your weight loss journey, but you have to keep going even when you're not seeing results. If you continue what you're doing, eventually you will see the results you want to see, but you can't quit. You have to decide that this is who you are, someone who prioritizes fitness and eating in a balanced way. That doesn't mean that you never eat yummy food and you never miss a workout. It means that you always go back to it. There is no falling off the wagon. There is just life and what you choose to do on a day-to-day basis. Those priorities will change on days when you're sick or you're celebrating a holiday or you're on vacation. But getting back in the groove of prioritizing fitness and a balanced way of eating always comes back to the forefront because you've decided that that's who you are. You get to decide who you are. And always remember that you don't have to lose weight. You are more than good enough and worthy enough exactly as you are. So don't let lose the pandemic weight ads make you feel like you aren't. You are more than your body, and your body is more than how it looks. And if you do want to lose the weight, always approach it from a place of love and respect for your body and not hate and shame. Be excited about reaching that goal and do it for you. All right, that's all for today.